there guys, and welcome to another Factorio mod spotlight. I'm Xterminator, and thank you for joining me. And today we are covering the floating damage text mod. Now, originally I was going to do one or multiple of the holiday Christmas mods shown on the Friday Facts, but I figured, you know, after Christmas they may not be really of that much interest, and they were showcased pretty dang well on the Friday Facts anyway. So we're just going to go on to a mod that can be used pretty much anytime and hasn't been spotlighted that I know of. So, floating damage text, as the name would indicate. Adds to the game damage text when you do damage to stuff, kind of like you would find in like you know, pretty much most games, you know, MMO, RPG, dungeon crawlers, stuff like that. Now before we go show it, there's some settings here. So there's a lot of settings actually. On startup, you can choose lifetime, how long it lasts in ticks. So this would be half a second because there's 60 ticks in a second. Keep in mind, this is startup, so this has to be done like before you start the game, before you start a map. And then flying text velocity is basically how fast it moves upward in meters a second. I've set negative to move down or 0 to static. So it moves up very slightly here. And then these things all have descriptions, but this one is kind of beyond my comprehension of how this works. There is a bit better description of this on the mod portal page, which you can check out. This does give a description of it. Formatting for the text displayed when an entity is damaged is used the same formatting as C's printf function. The first argument is a damage dealt. The second argument is the damage type. It's recommended to use %s for both specifiers. See the FAQ to not display anything. So we'll just leave it default. This is digit rounding, basically how many digits it rounds to. And then this is, you can set the color. So damage against allies color, damage against enemies color, damage against neutral, healing text format, same as this, but with healing, and then healing color and health update interval, how often checks for increases to entities' health and tick. Short intervals may impact performance. So let's go ahead and test this out. So damage against this is white, as you can see, that's what it was set to. This is neutral, obviously, but if we go back here, and we change this damage against neutrals. Let's just change this to like, I don't know, like 130. I don't know if this is actually going to work or what it's going to change it to, but yeah. So now it's like some sort of pink. So it's RGB colors basically. It's explained in a little description, but if it wasn't obvious, it's RGB colors. Okay, so there's that. Next thing is let's go take some damage so I can heal. I do have God mode off. I'm not. Oh, is peaceful mode like on? Yeah, okay. Okay, so somehow I'm not taking damage. I do have God mode off, but you can see these guys are actually healing. So this is actually showing healing numbers there a bit. And then if we actually shoot them, you can see the red damage numbers here. Now, of course, this can be changed same way as the others were. But this is like... This is kind of nice, actually being able to see how much damage you're doing, I think is really nice. Now, I didn't, any options there that I saw, maybe I missed it, but I didn't see a thing to increase the size. I think it would, what? Oh, he's dead. He just looks alive. I think it would be nice to be able to increase the size of a text. When it's flying by like that, it's a little hard to see, but you could alternatively just change the text velocity and maybe make it just stay still if you want, and make it stay longer, and you would probably be able to see it just fine, and change the color to whatever you want. So there you go, guys. That's the mod. It's pretty straightforward. A lot of you will probably understand the formatting setting a lot more than me because I'm just dumb and don't understand any of that type of stuff. But other than that, pretty straightforward. I think it's really cool, especially if you're doing a lot of combat in stuff. And yeah, so link in the description to the mod portal where you can check it out. There is an FAQ section on there that explains all of this in great detail if you want even more details. And if you have any questions or thoughts, leave them below. But until next time, I look forward to seeing you all. Do take care, and I hope you had a great holiday.